Myra Maloba.
Yeah. Ha. No nene. Oh. Bongo. Oh. Bongo. Oh. Genge. Genge. Juma. Nature. Twende kazi. Tonjaji kilikana mhogo genge tasamdaje kishashikana na bongo Jumanecha kishikana na nonilio mkorogo nachanganya akili zenyu kwa kichwa zinalipuka na kisogo Jamaica muska na itaraga rhythm Jumanecha na mimi twaitahaga rhythm kwa club ni mwenza bora tu mama siwe mwenda kumaanisha naweza mpandisha ka big panisha juu ya kitanda mcheze kama gita na ni lazima nimeze Viagra kajua kali mkono zangu zaniwasha sana nashindwa ndashika manzo nchi gani hapa sasa Nairobi au Dar es Salaam wote tu hapa pasa lolo bintu wa bongo ambeba mavishungi lazima ndazama ndani nishamaliza mitungi Juma alisema
inaniuma sana
chungi ndogo
ni tamu sana
Nika 3 months hivi isipokuwa jua kali bongo Jumanecha na mimi iwe Kenya ubongo mademu chora saba nikutana moja niambia that's my favorite number akinama joy na nibamba
lazima chizi tuko play tukisikiza hivi umuziki mtamu kweli no nini mimi naomba ipati bora isisha mara kunapozidi kudance tu kunazidi pambazuka DJ John anapombe kashapandisha mizuka
What a classic jam right there. That is Jumanecha no Nini on that Genge bongo mashup playing right here on the Breakfast Jam. Karibuni sana to the show. I hope you guys have started your week in a good note. First of all, me, I've just been over here just fighting with technology. Hey, sometimes it is the best thing, sometimes it can let you down, but we move regardless. We are here and we're glad to be starting off the week with you. I have missed out on so much. I just needed a small break. It's been just like events after events after events. Sometimes you just need to regroup and get back to a certain space so that you're able to, finish the year off strong. So that's what I'm looking forward to at this particular time. How has your morning started off? Again, we're talking about the Genge and Bongo mashup. That was the time. That was a major, major classic right there coming out of Ogopa's tables. And it was interesting to see, not Ogopa, it was Homeboys. So it was interesting to see somebody who was so loyal and so tied to his former stable, Caliph Records, kind of like make the jump to other labels, especially because they used to have beef with so many others. They used to be like, who's supreme over the other. And then now here they are, jumping on, moving on very swiftly. So yes, Nonini went out to make tracks with different people, like, including Homeboys. But it brings back to the fact that that mashup needs to happen more often. Calligraph Jones just last week did a video, and I saw Diana Cods on it, and Abbas Kubaf was on it as well. And I was put onto this artist that I just met from TZ, and he's called Mex, and he's a hip hop artist. He's from the label 41 Records. I remember 41 Records brought you Mr. Politician, it brought you Akina Anita, all the likes of those songs, big, big hits. And here they are still doing their thing. So Mex is not only a hip hop artist, I got to find out he is also a karaoke host. And I found that so cool. I was like, oh my gosh. I can't remember the last time I saw a hip hop artist take on the karaoke stage, other than Barack Jacuzzi when he was doing it at a club Uko University. So it was great to find out that that's what he was up to in TZ. But other than that, he's a phenomenal artist. So look out for that collab. Also go and look out for Mex TZ. It is that's what his name is, but it's called Mex. But Mex TZ on Instagram, and just follow our East African artists. It's time for us to bond back together, bring ourselves back, stop these funny feuds, and actually now work together to put out some good music. So anyway, that was my Udako of the morning. I'm Myra, Maloba, the Afro-Punk Queen, at Icon Radio number 1 Entertainment Plug. We're streaming on www.iconradio.co.ke. Excuse me. So we're just getting started off with the show. So much to break off for your morning. But first, let's start off with the weather as we get your day started off. 68 degrees in Nairobi. It's going to look like a sunny day, but it's 68. Are these guys accurate? I don't think they're accurate. How is it 68 degrees? It doesn't even look like Fahrenheit. There's something wrong. There's something wonky with my AccuWeather this morning. So let's try and get it back to where it needs to be. I'll come back with the weather in just a bit because that was throwing me off. But other than that, of course, we got what's going down with the news. Matiang'i is back on the headlines. So you need to stay tuned to hear what is in the e-papers this morning. They're also highlighting the state of poverty in Kenya as it stands right now, and it's quite high. We'll also be looking at the weekend events. That is what happened in Embu as a new bishop was being ordained. There's a lot of political play happening within that particular space. Also, why is Kileleshwa number 25 trending? Why is it trending? I'll be giving you the Udako that. Keep it right here on the Breakfast Jam. Remember to follow me on Instagram, Myra Maloba Maina, and on X at Maloba, Icon Radio KE across the board, apart from Facebook, which was hacked, so it's Icon Radio Kenya. But yes, follow, like, subscribe. We do appreciate the love. I'll also be telling you later how to win weekly amounts of cash thanks to Icon Radio and Kenya Charity Sweepstakes. Keep it right here.
na ulikuwa na hanyule besangu ile wa moja. Si hata juzi maboys walicheka manzi fulani mtaani, na kila wakati unanipa date na chama taani. Fatuma, Majuma na Zaituna, suluapa ile chuma, suluapa ile chuma. Kila time unanisha umechill na stories zako zimevuma. Unajibamba sana Mr. Handsome na hauna utamu, na ukinicheki na chani unatamani kulia tamu. Hata nikihaguma kuzona jifanya kichungu saumu. Sikufeel, we feel zangu chuki na mimi tulie. Pia ukipenda jokala kupitupia mabati ama kumekie. Zile sanduli nisho tu mimi nikachika. Unaniclaim sikupi love na look so cheap. Fahamu kila kitu kinapanda na kinashuka.
Ukimwona mwambie namtaka, ukimwona mwambie namsaka, ukimwona mwambie namhata, bado jue nampenda. Ukimwona mwambie namtaka, ukimwona mwambie namsaka, ukimwona mwambie namhata, bado jue nampenda. Ukimwona najua niliringa kajifanya lovito, sikujua nitapata kipigo. Ni miezi 3 mama, yani na hata mapenzi simple.
Sasa tumuone nani jasusi. Juu kila siku maneno zinakamna matusi. Bila umejieka ni kungarisha ulikuwa tu kauzi. Si hata ulikuwa fane ngakupa zangu juzi. Usiwe kama yezote kwa kapu kimoja. Tutapasuka. Leo nakupa meno ambazo zinanuka. Leo ni leo kipia mimi naweza zusha. Mojanja zako ndizo hizo zinagonga ukuta. Hiyo mazuna mtumia surukatie. Yanaweza kukubamba na love yako akupatie. Yangu kwako baba ni long on history. Sikufeel, we feel zangu chuki na utumie. Kila manzi mtaani ana zako story. Lady yes. Kwani utoki kuongea? Sasa feel free, juu shangu kile imechochea. Mambo zangu na zako zimeshagonga ukuta. Nilikupenda sana. Sasa angusha words high class ndo tuongee.
Ukimwona mwambie namtaka, ukimwona mwambie namsaka, ukimwona mwambie namhata, bado jue nampenda. Ukimwona mwambie namtaka, ukimwona mwambie namsaka, ukimwona mwambie namhata, bado jue nampenda. Ukimwona
This is Nile, and you listen to Icon Radio.
Shikamo. Lagumbas, I swear, this music is taking me back. Let me tell you another person who's taking me back. He's called Macadam, okay? Now, Macadam is celebrating 20 years in the industry. He's having a show there at the Sarakasi Dome. I'll be bringing you details on that in just a little bit. But he is putting out like memoirs of his past work. He also was kind of like just alluding to the fact that he wants to take you down like a nice road over there. That's called the memory lane. So with this memory lane, there's one song he particularly put out that I was just like, what? Things are taking me back. Remember that song of his, Woody, 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 Woody Pecker? Right. We used to listen to that song growing up. That song came out about 20 years ago. All right, I think around 2003. Those are the days of the beats, and these songs used to come out one after the other. And that particular song for Macadam was an absolute hit. So if you want to see the chronology of his work and what he's doing with his tribute show to himself, you need to follow him. You need to follow Macadam on all social media platforms, and then just go through that memory lane with him because it's quite interesting to see. And he's going to be having the Sarakasi dancers also coming on with him for that particular ride. So yes, I'm putting you on to the things you need to get onto this year as it comes to a close. Of course, we're celebrating Christmas. I will give my producer my song list, but I will in just a bit. So, my previous producer, Sylvia, was asking me why Christmas is so big in my head because let me tell you, it is the most wonderful time of the year. It's that time where just everything just seems right with the world, even when they're wrong. Like, there's happiness that can be found somewhere, even if it's at the bottle of that bottle, bottom of the bottle, even if it's in friends, even if it's family, even if it's, just, the smell of Christmas. If you have a smell of Christmas, it can be found. It can be found, not like the rest of the year. Even your birthday sometimes, happiness is a fleeting thought, yeah. But during Christmas, everything just seems right with the world. And let me tell you, it's like my friends have been listening to me because they have all put up their Christmas trees and now I'm being put to shame. I haven't put mine up yet. So I'm about to get into that Christmas cheer. This time, the smell of Christmas. This year, I want to go all out. This year, I actually just want to, get the matching pajamas. I want to, have a proper, see if I can do it, if money allows, a proper cookout, with muzi, that kind of thing. Like, I want to see what's possible. If not, I get my people together, we just changa and just make this Christmas extra special. But I'm going to start right here on the Breakfast Jam and make sure you guys are getting into the spirit. But now we're not only getting into the spirit through music, we're helping you get your way there through earning some money, making some money, winning some money, okay? This is through Icon Radio and Kenya Charity Sweepstakes. We have our iframe over there on the website. All you have to go is pick out your random lucky numbers. Put in some 50 bob. You can start at 50 bob all the way to 1,000 bob, and follow the prompts on M-Pesa, and then you can stand a chance of winning weekly amounts of money and monthly. The monthly go up to about 5 million shillings, and for those who are doing the weekly, it goes about to 2.5 million shillings. So get to playing on that KCS iframe together with Icon Radio. If you're not on the website, you can use the paybill number that is 292222, account Icon. Again, put in between 50 and 1,000 bob, and you can stand the chance of winning either daily, weekly, or monthly prizes. I'm telling you, this is how you get yourself ready for Christmas. Don't say I didn't tell you what's up, so that now you get your kids whatever they want, get yourself whatever you want. Treat yourself this year. You deserve it. Treat yourself. So together with Icon and KCS, this is made possible. All right. Let us get into the news this morning. trying to put you on to what is trending in the headlines. Now, we have Matiangi, who is eyeing the 2027 seat, and he has tapped Botswana poll experts to be able to effectively compete against William Ruto. These guys have now learned how the game works. They're not leaving it chance, and they are not sparing any expense. Now, Matiangi has been floated around. People have been saying Matiangi would be a good leader. Matiangi this, Matiangi that. I think he's been listening. Okay, he was so. The word is not shamefully. I don't know what the word could be, but he was ousted in the most, if I was his family, hurtful of ways, okay? It was so public, it got him scared. He was raided a number of times. He had to flee the country. He was just, heartbroken by the way he was being treated after the new regime came in. And it was there for the entire world to see. So this time he's saying, like, nah, if it's politics I play, let's play it together. And he's out for metaphorical blood, and he's out there to make sure that he wins this particular elections. So of course this is the poll experts who helped President Duma Boko win. So this is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting, especially seeing Matiangi vying for this particular seat. It's going to be quite interesting. A lot of Kenyans have put a lot of faith in him. Let's see how it plays out. In the headlines, we also have auctioneers going after Senator Karen Nyamu over rent arrears. But she is claiming that this is just maliciousness being spread around. You can read that on The Nation this morning. Also, Kenyans are just suffering below the poverty line. Yeah, not the greatest of news right now. There's information that has been put out in that regard. If we look at the Standard, of course, it's all about what happened over the weekend in Embu. First of all, if you watch it or you watch snippets, you got to see what exactly went down. First of all, former President Uhuru Kenyatta made an appearance. And not only did he make an appearance, he spoke. And he was received with a lot of cheer. Kenyans were clearly glad to see him at this particular event, especially guys of Embu who were there at that particular event were glad to see him. The other person who was notably being celebrated was Rigathi Gachagua. Yes, Rigathi Gachagua was mentioned, although I don't think he spoke, but he was mentioned by the bishop during the feast, and the whole place erupted in cheers. Like, that is telling. That is really telling. And he's also saying, listen, now that I'm out, see, I can no longer be the reason for your downfall or your problems. Do the work and make sure you do right by Kenyans. Now, on the Standard it reads, Gachagua is life better now that I'm impeached. Hey, this is such a Kenya thing to say. So many toa, alafu. Are you sleeping better at night? Do you have enough food on your plates? Are you thriving in life? It is such a Kenyan thing. So he's over there saying, are you happy now? I'm impeached. And then, so former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua yesterday wondered aloud why Kenyans were facing the same problems he was being blamed for, even as President William Ruto said he will ensure his broad-based government thrives. You can read that on page 8. And he's quoted as saying, if Gachagua was a problem and you hiked taxes, why don't you review it downwards now that he has left office? I am excited for this, I have to say. I'm extremely excited because this is now, leave alone the Gen Z new opposition, Gachagua is a new opposition. I am excited to see how much he will speak out after being ousted, because now, you remember leading up to the impeachment, he was speaking, and he was speaking a lot. He was talking about all the ills that were happening up until even the finance bill, and he was, just spilling the beans, okay? And this could have also led to the faster ousting of this man. And now that he's out, he's like, okay, Now let's see if I was the one who's causing the problems. Now let's see if the problems will cease to exist because I'm no longer there. I'd love to hear your opinions of that. Plus 254-788-380030. Do you think things will change now that he is out of government? Will this broad-based government do what it's supposed to do? Will it thrive away from Gachagua? Because he's asking the same questions. Now that I'm out, now what? All right. We have on the People Daily. We have at the top of the page, MPs form team to rescue CDF amid Raila onslaught. That's on page 2. On the main headline, how agencies are stealing roads cash. This is in the transport sector. Auditor General paints grim picture of conduct of Kenha, Kera, and Kura on use of taxpayers' money meant for key infrastructure. Nancy Gadhungu has been quoted as saying, in the audit report of the previous year, a number of issues were raised. Management of the 3 agencies have not given any explanation on how the issues were resolved. And on page 6, Ruto says, I will release 2.5 billion to hospitals. I saw over the weekend on X, popular blogger and criticizer of the current government, Pauline Jorage, was asking who has been on Shah currently. Is it Shah or Shif? I can't keep up. So who has been on it currently? And who has benefited? Which hospitals have managed to implement it within their system and carry it through successfully? There is a lot of criticism in regards to this because a lot of hospitals have not taken on this new system. Apparently, the person who was at the helm had to be fired because of misappropriation of funds. Months into it being implemented, that was August, is when they passed it, that it would go through. And 2-3 months later, here we are talking about scandal in a new system. My word. It's quite a time to be a Kenyan. We lastly have on the front page, inside plots to purge Gachagua allies from key house teams. That's on page 5. So it is just all out. We don't need you anymore right there in State House. Let's see how this plays out. Again, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Plus 254-788-380030. I'm also asking that question. Now that he's out, now what? I didn't say he was, the best of the best. I'm not saying that, there wasn't reason probably to impeach him. Probably there was. I didn't really follow the proceedings because life was lifing. But again, the question remains. You have this broad-based government. Now what? You put in all these people. You put even people from the opposition. Now what? Let's talk about it. Again, my WhatsApp number is right there. If you don't remember it, it's on the YouTube channel, on the live, right there on the screen. You get to see our number. Just let us know. Hit us up. Let's get back into the music as we continue to show love for the 254.
You are tuned into your number 1 entertainment plug, Icon Radio.
Nina morale, sister susare, nina morale.
morale, watakatambe. Nina morale, usinihande. Nina morale, watakatambe. Nina morale, usisare. Nina morale, watakatambe. Nina morale, usinihande. Nina morale, watakatambe. Sister umemea mapende, unanibeba fadha malenge. Nikikuta sister sinilenge. Nina morale, wacha nikulambe. Mimi na wewe tupendane, tusifanye udugu situpande. Songa karibu sister sijigambe, zitoe zote tatakatame. Pipi mama unanibamba na mavitu tatakama. Hebu kampa nina mahampam ya kuzinyanya, ukinipa samsa samne tazinyanya. Nina morale usisare, nina morale watakatambe. Nina morale usinihande. Nina morale watakatambe. Nina morale usisare. Nina morale watakatambe. Nina morale usinihande. Nina morale watakatambe. 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 Watakatambe.
Acha zako kama hapa kama haraka ni kuhande. Acha nari kutamaliza kipwane. Songa hiyo mgongo ni kande. Nime mafuta nikupake kilo pande. Kama hutaki basi nipa msikitaki. Manu ama Arsenal bado bao hazihati. Fanya haraka toa mpira kwenye kabati. Morale ikifika jua huna bahati. Nina morale, nina morale, nina morale. Acha katambe. Nina morale, nina morale, nina morale. Acha katambe.
Inafanya mafans wabuwe mazurale, wanashika nare, wana morale, washuka shuka. Siusare, siusare, wana morale, siusare, wana morale.
Sijui niseme, sijui niseme. Sijui niseme, sijui niseme. Sijui niseme, sijui niseme. Sijui niseme. Nashindwa jone zame wapi. Nyundo yangu sasa itaua wapi. Usiwache endelea cheza nalo mpaka iseme jina zote unazo. Nashindwa jone zame wapi. Nyundo yangu sasa itaua wapi. Usiwache endelea cheza nalo mpaka iseme jina zote unazo. Sijui nianze kusema vipi. Wacha tu niseme uko fiti. Kwanza vile umesimama mtoto, unafanya na shiko na joto. Kwanza nikichekio kifua, nasikia karibu kujiua. Lips zako soft zinasema, nyundo yangu lazima itasema. Nashindwa joni zame wapi. Nyundo yangu sasa itaua wapi. Usiwache endelea cheza nalo mpaka iseme jina zote unazo. Nashindwa joni zame wapi. Nyundo yangu sasa itaua wapi. Usiwache endelea cheza nalo mpaka iseme jina zote unazo. Hizo teke zako zani kwa juu, unafanya basic ya tupembachu. Hiyo mwili yako ikisonga kidogo, nyundo yangu inaruka kidogo. Kama ubonge nayo inazusha, lakini chunga inaweza rusha. Cheza nalo 9 inch yote sisa, natupa bure kama mara sita. Sijui niseme, sijui niseme.
Hapa job kuna nyundo moja tadunga wapi. Na msumari ni moja itaingia wapi. Tulia nipe msumeno nigware vifiti. Ikiwezekana nitengeneze hiyo kiti. Lakini kabati yako ni kubwa sana, ilalishe hivi nipige randa. Na sandpaper nikitia maana kusugua kitanda ya mtu mmoja. Statue unit ni nzito kusongeza, winaandalie tu juu ya meza. Tutepi mana tape measure, nifupishe, nirefushe, alafu nikate. Rangi ile ya blue nipake, lakini bado mpaka sena shindwa nipake pande gani. Usio na siwasi ni mteja wangu, temaliza leo ndio utajua kwa nini siku hizi naitwa nyundo wako meo.
Nashindwa jone zame wapi. Nyundo yangu sasa itaua wapi. Usiwache endelea cheza nalo mpaka mpaka iseme jina zote unazo. Nashindwa jioni zame wapi, nyundo yangu sasa itaua wapi? Usiwache endelea cheza nalo, mpaka iseme jina zote unazo. Sijui nianze kusema vipi, wacha tu niseme uko fiti. Kwanza vile umesimama mtoto, unafanya nashikwa na joto. Kwanza nikicheki hiyo kifua, nasikia karibu kujiua. Lips zako soft zinasema, nyundo yangu lazima itasema. Nashindwa jioni zame wapi, nyundo yangu sasa itaua wapi? Usiwache endelea cheza nalo, mpaka iseme jina zote unazo. Nashindwa jioni zame wapi, nyundo yangu sasa itaua wapi? Usiwache endelea cheza nalo, mpaka iseme jina zote unazo. Nashindwa jioni zame wapi, sijui niseme, sijui niseme. Nashindwa jioni zame wapi, sijui niseme, sijui niseme. Sijui niseme, sijui niseme. Sijui niseme. Sijui niseme, sijui niseme. Sijui niseme, sijui niseme. Sijui niseme, sijui niseme. Sijui niseme.
Machozi na ya tubu, mimi naijazwa hitaji la kuwa na wewe, nikubali nikuweke moyoni. Machozi na ya tubu, mimi naijazwa hitaji la kuwa na wewe, nikubali nikuweke moyoni. What about the dreams, what about the fairy tales? Is there anything left to say now? Everybody's got a different picture now, but I won't let them get me down. Living around the lies and the things they do is not about to make me change my mind again. We've come from so far, and I ain't about to give it all away. Yeah, yeah. Hitaji la kuwa na wewe, nikubali nikuweke moyoni. Machozi na ya tubu, mimi naijazwa na hitaji la kuwa na wewe, nikubali nikuweke moyoni. Every time I talk to you it seems a crime. Another's gonna find another tale to tell. Living on the brink is not an easy thing, but I hold on cause you're with me. Standing on the ground, taking up a brow, singing it, living on the edge, baby I'm about to pop up. We stand a bigger chance, and I believe we'll make it through the rain. Hitaji la kuwa na wewe, nikubali nikuweke moyoni. Hitaji la kuwa na wewe, nikubali nikuweke moyoni. Time alone me tell everything I'm in. What we got is something we should live to tell. Baby take my hand, let me through the trench, meant for us to chill. So let me make a sweet, let me make a turn strike. When sun's coming up and I'ma pull the shots. What? I'ma pull the shots. Sun's coming up and I'ma pull the shots. Mimi naijazwa na hitaji, my heart beat. Nikubali nikuweke moyoni. Mimi naijazwa na hitaji la kuwa na wewe, nikubali nikuweke moyoni. Machozi na ya mimi naijazwa na hitaji la kuwa na wewe, nikubali nikuweke moyoni. Machozi na ya mimi naijazwa na hitaji la kuwa na wewe, nikubali nikuweke moyoni. Machozi na ya mimi naijazwa na hitaji la kuwa na wewe, nikubali nikuweke moyoni.
This is Icon Radio.
Blue 3. Again, it's all about throwbacks this morning. First of all, that was the original Blue 3 with Jackie, Lillian, and Cindy. For the life of me, I don't understand why they broke up. They were such a good trio. They had a new person come in, but it didn't last too long. Then they went on to their individual careers, especially with Lillian still remaining within the media and doing a bit of radio. That is all about East African music this morning. We used to love on each other. Can we get that love back, please? Because y'all give us some good music. It's playing right here on the Breakfast Jam as we go through our throwback therapy and reminisce over some good music and good times. Now, there's some people who are having overly good times, okay? It's going too far. Now, over the weekend, it's been trending about Estate 25 in Kileleshwa. Okay. Now, if you have been living in a hole somewhere and you don't know what's been going on and why guys are relating to this story, well, it is said that things are happening down there. Now, if you're a guy of or a girl of, who grew up during my time, there are many scandals. There was I'm trying to remember the word. Those Kileleshwa sugar mummies. Yes. Sugar mummies of Kileleshwa, okay? So it was literally just videos being shot in a shady one room with, what they used to call back in our day, momos and skinny boys. And it became a huge scandal. Then we moved on to socialites. Socialites now were traveling the world, Chiles from Nairobi Diaries and the likes, and they were seen all over the clubs. They were now being seen going to Dubs and, Asian countries and, Western African countries. And they seemed to be, balling whenever you see the videos. Until one of them came out and now actually told the truth about the going on in about what is going on whenever they make these trips, and just harrowing tales of what these women were being subjected to. They were being subjected to horrible and explicit ways of making money, things that they never recover from for a lifetime. Some girls even went without knowingly or they didn't really know why. They didn't know why they were going for these trips. They were just being promised lavish trips to different parts of the world, and soon enough they'll get to find that they were being put into lavish places, but with older gentlemen doing horrible things. Okay. Now, how does this relate to SA25? Well, apparently in SA25, there are women who are now taking themselves there and are now doing these things now here at home. They're being exposed to lewd acts. They're being exposed to demeaning acts. They're being exposed to things that they never thought were or deemed possible in this day and age. Even we never thought possible in this day and age. Now, it has turned out that a lot of these girls have ended up in hospital with gastritis problems. They're ending up with, oral problems, and it has been revealed that the source of these problems are coming from the activities that are coming out of Estate 25 in Kileleshwa. So a lot of guys are like, hey, me, I live in Estate 24, me, I live in Estate 9. I've never heard of that. I have lived in Kileleshwa for how long? This is new to me. What's happening there? There's a guy on TikTok, okay? The guy on TikTok, he is a doctor, okay? Because apparently there are videos floating around. And me, let me tell you, I don't have the stomach for those videos. If you do, all the best. There are people who are asking for those videos. Apparently they're floating around Telegram. That is why I'm not a frequent of Telegram, because sometimes you're just out there innocently just looking at groups, and then suddenly you're being immersed into a world you never wanted to be immersed to in the first place, okay? But apparently these videos are floating around Telegram, for anybody who will ask, even on X. And this Dr. Mackenzie is now exposing on TikTok what girls are going through. Not only that, he's gone on to say that now this is almost turning also ritualistic, as some of these practices are being used in Western parts of Africa. And they're used as rituals for men and women to be able to either get children or get different forms of wealth. And after that, you start seeing members of a family slowly passing away, whether it's your parents, it's your children. Like, there's a lot of crazy things that are being tied to this Estate 25. Okay, so it's quite crazy to see what girls are subjecting themselves to, and then to only find out also find out how much they're making, because it seems that they'd be making about like 4,000 shillings. 4,000 shillings after being demeaned like that. And guys in Kenya, like, they're going up in an uproar, and they're like, why are girls demeaning themselves and subjecting themselves to this kind of things? Why can't they just find honest work? But I am over here playing devil's advocate and asking. I'm not saying what they're doing, that whatever they're doing is horrible. It's horrible for their futures as well, okay? But other than that, yeah, where is the work? If more than half of Kenyans are living below the poverty line, this work people are being told to go and do, where is it? There are hundreds of thousands of Kenyans walking around with degrees, with masters, with PhDs, and are not able to find any work that they tried to study for. Some are subjected towards, making smokies on the streets, doing manual labor in buildings, like, just to make a living for themselves. It's become extremely difficult. Yes, 100% these places need to be closed down, because sex tourism has become rampant in the country. It has become such a huge thing. It's on the rise right now, and it is taking over the country. It started off, in places like the coast, around, the western areas, like around Kisumu, but now it's seeping into our major cities, and it's becoming such a horrible thing to hear about what these girls are going through. I'd love to hear from you guys. +254 788 380030. What is the state of sex tourism in our country? What is it doing to our boys and girls? Is what is happening in Kileleshwa truly fact or fiction? Have you seen the videos? Have you ventured into that world? You can tell me even anonymously. I will not mention your name. It's cool. Let's chop it up again. +254 788 380030 is my number. Let's get back into the music and continue to chop it up right here on the Breakfast Jam.
Genge tena ni bamba mbaya, yani mziki, yani ukisikia ni muziki ya sijui aje, nikanipige ndugu kiasi. Watu mnajua ni aje, kitu yoyote taambia leo utanijibu tu. Maisha yangu tamu siku hizi nanrarukia mbala, kimama kituliza. Kabla pombe niwe tabidi mwacha kabisa, ama naanze kukunywa. Ona venywele zangu zimerefuka mpaka ataniambia zipunguze. Walikuwa na furaha nimeacha ngoma sababu nimepotea. Ngoma ni mingi, ngoma si na zote ziko poa, kama mtelemekiwa mnazi ama imegusiwa. Kengo mina kubamba basi ukatike neke na kushika, songeze sauti ya tenze. Chukua chali yako, chukua manzi yako, mweke karibu sitoke naye. Leo hata sitaki tupe mkono, juu mimi nitingishie tu kichwa yako. Sitaki ukatike sana mpaka uvunje mguu, nisaidie tu kuimba. jana walinishike kabidi nimwachia yao. Best yangu akaanza kubishana nao, akanamazishwa na mambao. Chali yangu jisikia manene ya watu wana huruma hata. Juzi gari ya mafuta ikaanguka, so naangalia watu wakiva. Nyama choma kila mali, kachumbari poa lakini ongeze kitunguu. Wale wameponewa wapeleke hosi, watatibiwa na madaktari. Hao wengine wakuja job wanasema leo hajamaliziwa ile ganzi yao. Usipotibiwa sai utanatuma maisha yako kikuacha. Lakini sio na wasiwasi, tarudi tu baada ya madakika. Hebu niambie upande mwingine nikupoa ama nikubaya hivi? Kumetulia ama watu wanaungua ama watu wanaiva hivi? Nasikia raha so amechanuka squeeze ngoma mbazi skizi hata. Pia nasikia raha unaweza chinjia manzi squeeze hata kani mzee wako. Kabla niende kumuona lazima nipige nguo pasi nzipake mafuta. Na hakikishe ngoza safi na kasi matao mfukoni nikiwa na ganzi hata. Leo lazima nijukana nipenda sana ama labda ananichukia. Lazima nijukata za misha yote ama tayekelea. Akikataa naachana naenda kutafuta mwingine msupa tu. Na najua tapata Kiswahili yangu ni mambo yote hapa kuna cha lugha. After hiyo tunakuta vitu mcha tunatulia.
Safi, mtu aje jitetee roho safi. Mimi sina time ya kuwait sangapi. Uwivu huleta vita kama suku hawezi. I'm singing Bamboo's lines instead of mine. No, we. Nimeleta kompe kwanza kwa chali yako manze. Ase, usinilete, yesi mali yako roke. Nimeleta kompe kwanza kwa chali yako manze. Ase, usinilete, yesi mali yako roke. Niko club nimekaa na madia na chalia na kuja eti kunikatia. Mimi basi nimeflow badala ya kumringia. Akasema hey baby let me buy you a beer. Keroro bila stress bila tabu. Wenyewe huyu jamani leta tu tamu. Hii basi ni story ya game yangu. Ukaja basi shori kuharibu name yangu. Manzi small bila chest bila digida. Hata mzito ameshinda kunikatika. Kitu gani hiki kinaanza kunisushia. Sawa ni chali yako lakini sana nikatia. Tunatoshana umesimama nimeketi. Shakuchota nikuweke kwa kipeti. Saizo una wish tu ningepotea. Unaniuliza na ninaendelea. Nimeleta kompe kwanza kwa chali yako manze. Ase, usinilete, yesi mali yako roke. Nimeleta kompe kwanza kwa chali yako manze. Ase, usinilete, yesi mali yako roke. Sasa shore najua una wivu, lakini vuta feki utajibu. Kulewa iko ni aibu, kwanza sare hiyo wivu. Unijaribu mechali yako space umejipa vijinga. Hata sioni any ring on your finger. Kompe ni kompe jo safi. Wacha chali ajitetee roho safi. Mimi sina time ya kuwesa ngapi. Wivu huleta vita. Kama chali amejipa dem hapiti bila kuitwa. Jamaa ana mabenka sita. Kadinga kake kana maspina. Tenje na ride mashoto
yako na kwambia wazi na una claim wako. Zoko pali vita ni kali katika hii game, si akili ni mali. Ana keep it real nadhani unamfeel, si ni ngumu kupata chali kwa club na amechill. Huwezi fuga chali na ni fisi, unafaa umrelease kumwambie tu peace. Kompe ni kompe jo safi, manzi wacha njitete rosa. So sure nishakueleza, usha slide na umeteleza. Mimi kwanza napenda weekendi, nakutana na machali wengi wana pretend. Unaona ni kama umemsoma lakini hujampima shore utakiona. Katika ngoma kompe ni noma, tajishi chali yako kama nyama choma.
Nimeleta kompe kwanza kwa chali yako manze. Ase usinilete, yes ni mali yako roke. Nimeleta kompe kwanza kwa chali yako manze. Ase usinilete, yes ni mali yako roke. Nimeleta kompe kwanza kwa chali yako manze. Ase usinilete, yes ni mali yako roke. Nimeleta kompe kwanza kwa chali yako manze. Ase usinilete, yes ni mali yako roke.
Mr. DJ, Mr. DJ, Mr. DJ, twende kazi wewe. Mr. DJ, Mr. DJ, Mr. DJ, twende kazi beshte. Mr. DJ, Mr. DJ, Mr. DJ, twende kazi wewe. Mr. DJ, Mr. DJ, Mr. DJ, twende kazi beshte. Mseme mwenyewe najua, nina mademu akishua sura macho mbele na nyuma. Si lazima useme mwenyewe najua, nina mademu akishua sura macho mbele na nyuma. Swing, swing, muziki ni bomba, talanta sindumba, Afriki acha kuzuba.
Tata amsha, hizo mipacha.
Swing, swing, muziki ni bomba, talanta sindumba, Afriki acha kuzuba.
Tata amsha, hizo mipacha.
Nina mademu wa kila kabila wakamba wajaka, mademu wa kubugi na kucheza chakacha. Don't you wanna get with me tonight? Naughty exercise. Nina mademu wa Kiafrika na siringi, na mapandre makala singa iko nini?
Hiyo mipacha yamaanisha nini jama? Ukitaka kujua kuja nami bara, mahali kuna mabeibe kadhaa. Nice bums, ala Friday Sunday tuko ndani ya taxi. Madem kama 30 kuna joto vinasti. Wengine wakonje, wengine weusi weupe, wengine dere pole pole, achana na shoti. Vitendo vinafanywa ndani ya moti, judema ameshapiga magoti.
Swing, swing, muziki ni bomba, talanta sindumba, Afriki acha kuzuba.
Tata amsha, hizo mipacha.
Swing, swing, muziki ni bomba, talanta sindumba, Afriki acha kuzuba.
Tata amsha, hizo mipacha.
Shorty nataka wakati nipakate mini skati na shati nivue mpaka mwenyewe usema utaki girl. The way you popping lazima nikustaki girl. Kwa maze itabidi nimesema ha, lakini kwa nini mami zinanifanya na sini ndakuvua toko kwa maji kasamaki girl. Ukina mami nasimama na nasimama kinyama, jilaze mami lala na mtalala salama. Basi fanyeni the clap clap, wale uko nyuma ongezeni the toe to toe, your boy the big toe.
Si lazima useme mwenyewe najua, nina mademu akishua sura macho mbele na nyuma. Si lazima useme mwenyewe najua, nina mademu akishua sura macho mbele na nyuma. Swing, swing, muziki ni bomba, talanta sindumba, Afriki acha kuzuba.
Tata amsha, hizo mipacha.
Swing, swing, muziki ni bomba, talanta sindumba, Afriki acha kuzuba.
Tata amsha, hizo mipacha.
Mr. DJ, Mr. DJ, Mr. DJ, twende kazi wewe. Mr. DJ, Mr. DJ, Mr. DJ,
hizo mipacha.
Swing, swing, muziki ni bomba. Talanta sindumba. Rafiki acha kuzumba.
Tata amsha hizo mipacha.
Swing, swing, muziki ni bomba. Talanta sindumba. Rafiki acha kuzumba.
Tata amsha hizo mipacha.
Swing, swing, muziki ni bomba. Talanta sindumba. Rafiki acha kuzumba.
Tata amsha hizo mipacha.
Only icons listen to Icon Radio.
It is an iconic Monday at Icon Radio #1 Entertainment Plug. You're tuned in to us on www.iconradio.co.k. We are live on YouTube at Icon Radio K. Be sure to follow, like, and subscribe on all platforms. So I was giving you guys Udaku of SA25. It's been trending everywhere. And let me tell you, anybody with a child, it's heartbreaking to hear that, somebody's child may be going through something, especially when it pertains to them trying to find a way or find a way for themselves, especially in that manner. It's hard, extremely hard. We have Tangale weighing in and saying, "We mambo imechemka." Indeed. Sasa inachemka in people's mouths, in people's stomachs, like, gah. It's quite graphic what is being spoken about, but it should be spoken about nonetheless. Okay, it is exploitation. This is what Diddy is being taken down for. Okay, and the fact that it's happening in our country is something to be worried about. Am I right or am I right? Like, listen, like I said before, sex tourism is on the rise in Kenya at the moment. A lot of crazy things have been going on for quite a long time. I think we were talking about it with Tangale behind the scenes, and we were just, speaking to the fact that it's been happening for a long time, but it's not really being spoken about. But now it's not only the fact that it's been happening for a long time, it's the level of depravity that it has risen to. Okay, now I was watching on Tubi. I finally got Tubi, okay, thanks to VPNs. VPNs now are making it possible for us to watch things that are from outside the country. They said it's not available in your country now. VPNs have made it easier. So thanks to my VPN, I was able to watch the rise and fall of Diddy, a documentary that has been done in 3 parts by TMZ. And in the last one, there's a musician. She says that she was invited to a party by a Saudi prince. She was all the way in LA. It was happening all the way in Miami. And she kind of alluded to the fact that in that party, there were, she said, people who are not meant to be there. She was being pressed and pressed and pressed. And the more she was being pressed, the more it was kind of being revealed that she was talking about underage children. And they were being dressed like Harajuku dolls. Harajuku dolls are like, these Japanese Barbie dolls, with the red lipstick, white faces and everything. So they were being dressed up. They were being surrounded by adults. Like, you couldn't see what was going on unless you were partaking in whatever was going on. And it kind of alluded to the fact that sinister things were happening inside that circle that was covering all these underage kids. Again, things have been happening for a very long time, but it just speaks to the level of depravity that is going on, like the extent to which people are engaging in what would be termed as less than normal. Again, the things that we happening in times of Sodom and Gomorrah. That's why, God burnt down that city, okay? But at the end of the day, to what extent are our girls and boys being subjected to it? Like, as much as we're talking about the women in our society, listen, I'm a mother of boys. We also have to speak about the boys. We have to speak about the men. Let's not ignore the boy child, okay? Let's not ignore what they're being subjected to. Let's not ignore that they are now targets as much as girls. it needs to be spoken about more often. I was happy to see last week people in sharing in groups different support lines that are being put out for you to be able to speak to a counselor or somebody who can help you with your mental health. I always love mentioning them on the shows because, of course, all of us, including me, we need help at some point or another. And I think some of these people who are expressly subjecting themselves to some of the things that are happening in the city, it's because things are just not going right for them. Their mental health is at stake and they just need somebody to talk to, okay? So let me read out some of the lines that are available, okay? We have Kenya Red Cross Hotline. Yes, there is a Kenya Red Cross Hotline that offers free on-call counseling services 24/7, and their toll-free number is 1199. They have also Childline Kenya Helpline, a 24-hour toll-free helpline for child abuse at 116. Now, don't say that child abuse is not possible to happen around you. It's happening in even the best of neighborhoods behind the biggest closed doors. So that's the helpline over there. We have Befrienders Kenya. It's a suicide prevention helpline, especially for those within the creative industry. Guys in the creative industry have really, really, really suffered, and it's been hard to make a living from day to day. So their helpline is 0722 178 177. We also have Wazi, an online therapy service that offers mental health and telecounseling. So we'll be posting some of these links onto our socials for you to be able at least to find an outlet, okay? Because I find some of these things is because a lot of us don't have outlets. We grew up during our time super suppressed. Whatever we had to say was deemed as disobedience, was deemed as something that shouldn't be said or heard, because you didn't want to be an embarrassment to your community, to your family. But yet people were struggling, and you're finding the rates of people unaliving themselves growing, especially around the millennials going down to the Gen Zs. So it is good to speak. Do not suffer alone. Do not suffer in silence. There's always a solution for everything. Let's go back into the music again. Still would love to hear your thoughts as we close off the show. We're going up to 11 a.m. Keep it right here on the Breakfast Jam as I come back and tell you how to make some good money this holiday.
Kama mimi mwenye kushika maiki na kuwapa Kiswahili shua, rhymes zikitua, rhymes za pasua vifua. Na safari hii ma MC na waombea dua, nikiwa hit kwa industry likimanuva kama mvua na nyesha mahewa, nikileta wako wengi lakini it's obvious I'm better. Brother kamata, sister kata, kiuno kwa mdundo na undio mtindo. Defiance, navuta more crowds than Rainbow Alliance. Wakiuliza sema ni Isa, ameshika na kutu roga kabisa.
Tuzicheza na mpango, tuzicheza mpaka jasho.
sunshine?
Yes, I'll be your sunshine.
Will you be my sunshine?
Yes, I'll be your sunshine.
Can you be my sunshine?
I'll be your sunshine. I see the sun shining.
I see the sun shining bright.
When I see your smile, I feel the sunshine. You are my sunshine. When I look in your eyes, I see the sun shining bright, shining bright. When I see your smile, I feel the sunshine. You are my sunshine.
Will you be my sunshine? Lady, can I call you baby? Lady, can I get your number, baby?
Sunshine. We all need a little bit of it as we close out the year. This year has been that year. Sindio, Aki, I'm not alone. Sindio, it has been trials and tribulations. Hey, but we are seeing the end of it. We are celebrating Christmas already. Before we close the show, I have to give Tangale one Christmas song just to play for me because I need to get into that mood heavily. I've been trying to psych myself up. I've been playing Christmas music here on the Breakfast Jam and at home, but I need to amp it up just a little bit, right? Now, of course, we are excited when you guys join us in conversation and in music. Dorothy Marinka says, the music is absolutely iconic. And she's shouting, I love it. Yes, it is. She says, tuzidi vile ni mande. Lazima manze, lazima. Just like Rigathi Gachagua, we push on. We also have Miriam Mutonga. Big shout out to you, Mama says, who wants to be my sunshine? Hey, applications are open as long as you just don't go to Estate 25 in Kileleshwa, okay? We also have Angel also saying, you have time before December. Tangale, Rusha Hapo suggestions, Wakuje interview. Hey, shortly this is going to be a dating site, which I don't mind. Me as long as people are honest in their dealings. Wasikule watu pesa hapa or try to get them into crazy stuff. Speaking of crazy stuff, I don't know if you guys have heard about this whole thing that has been trending in Kileleshwa, that is Estate 25. My people of Kile, I need to call Adesh, I need to call you and find out what is going on. Kile is always having problems. Mara Suji, Estate 25. Mara Suji, a Spider-Man who's scaling walls and climbing into people's windows to steal. Like Kile, you guys, wow, you go through a lot. But now it is sinking our youth into depravity, according to the reports. Now, apparently there are videos that are circulating around. I haven't seen any. Don't intend on seeing any. My guy, after 2 girls, 1 cup, I am not going and looking out for these videos. Ata Zadidi, I do not want to see his freak-off tapes. I do not. Because I think my level of tolerance is depleting every year I grow older, okay? So I'm about to grow a year older in January. Please, let me just stay away from those videos. And if you're on Telegram, just put a viewer discretion warning, okay? And NSFW, not safe for work, before you send out these videos. Because, man, some guys send you videos, you click over there, you're in a meeting, and then suddenly there are sounds that are being made, and you're over there being embarrassed. So please, when you're sharing these videos with people who are unwilling participants, just put a viewer discretion warning. But, of course, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this developing story. Is it something that is openly known? Is it something that has been happening? Is it something that is knowingly taking place? And then just the adverse effects to some of our people. Because some of these girls are said to be going to Hosi with swollen stomachs, They're going to Hosi with messed up mouths. They're over there suffering from gastritis. They're over here just, they're unable to control what's coming out of their bodies because, it's affecting them it's affecting them. The things that they're ingesting is affecting them. And for like, as low as 4,000 shillings, it's really tough. It's really tough to hear. But either way, we'll continue to bring this story as it develops. Hopefully, it comes to an end so I don't have to speak about it. But of course, we have to speak about things that are trending. You can always try and get to the conversation on +254 788 380030. Clearly, this is, a hookup line. So if you want to hook up with someone this December or meet your potential person, your sunshine, as Miriam puts it, send your wants and your needs. Sema in the comment section. I want a person this tall. I want them to be this weight. I want them to be earning this much. Or I just want them to have a big heart. Whichever the case may be, put it in the comment section. We'll try to put you together. Tangale has said that he will try and field some interviews and some prospects over there. So you never know, you might find your lucky person out there. Let's gift you this December with your sunshine. Speaking of gifting, we do have what we are doing together with KCS on our website. There's an iframe over there. All you have to do is go on to that particular iframe on the website, click on it, play random lucky numbers, put in 50 to 1,000 bob, and you could stand the chance of winning weekly prizes up to 2.5 million shillings and monthly prizes up to 5 million shillings. You cannot be left out. Also, there's, daily prizes that are also coming in. There's a daily draw every day that's happening on the Kenya Charity Sweepstakes pages. So follow Icon Radio, follow Kenya Charity Sweepstakes. If you're not on the website, go to your pay bill on M-Pesa. Go and put in the number 292222, account Icon, spend again between 50 and 1,000 shillings, and you could be the lucky winner for today. Don't say I didn't put you on, okay? We need to fill our houses with good food. We need to fill our houses with decorations. We need to fill our houses with cheer. So this could be the way that you could enter into a lucky draw, and win. Guys, thank you so much for being here with us. We catch you guys again tomorrow. We move our timings from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. to now 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. We saw through a lot of research that would be the best time, because a lot of guys are rushing to work. And for you to be able to tune in, I want you to be concentrating on the website and being here with us fully so that we're able to enjoy the music together in the conversation. So 8 to 10 is the time slot that breakfast is moving to. We also have new music that has moved from Friday to Saturday. Now, I don't know if they're going to call it New Music Saturday. I don't know. We're still waiting for the name, okay? But Miriam and Sylvie are moving their show from Friday to Saturday morning. That's 10 to 12 every Saturday. So look out for that, because those girls bring in the vibe, they bring in the hype, and they bring in a new playlist for your phone, your radio, your whatever it is. They're bringing in new music. All right, guys, I gotta go. I gotta leave. Have a fantastic day ahead. We'll catch you guys again tomorrow exclusively on the Breakfast Jam on Icon Radio, your #1 entertainment plug.
The Breakfast Jam with Myra Maloba.
They call me Chris to the cantata. They call me Chris to the cantata. That's why they call me. Huni nani chi, huni kantai hajali chi, huni mtu mkali chi, tuliza moto kufani chi. That's why they call me. Huni nani chi, huni kantai hajali chi, huni mtu mkali chi, tuliza moto kufani chi. Yo, they say it's hard to compose a rhyme. I say you out of your mind or you full of lies. Then again, you could be the slow kind. I don't see how lyrics don't hypnotize. Why lie? The season has transformed. You got reason to be bored, so now you want more. I'm a serve here, but that you can't afford. The bill about to get placed on your tempo. So don't even try to resist. Look at yourself bumping to the beat. Get up and get down with a G twist. Forget the hater, cause the fool's not not on the list. Dig this, we came and we took over. Got the keys to the ride and we're not sober. We made an oath that we ain't gonna ride for you. So now it's hip hop, ride us to the border. Huni nani chi, huni kantai hajali chi, huni mtu mkali chi, tuliza moto kufani chi. That's why they call me huni nani chi, huni kantai hajali chi, huni mtu mkali chi, tuliza moto kufani chi. They taking over my head, dog, they on a hustle. I'm taking over the bread, dog, I'm on a muscle. Try to be cool, but I gotta mumble. Better yet, after that, there's a big tussle. Quit them tears, boy. Dry your eyes, see the G going, cheers, boy. Don't be mad, cause I say that you weird, boy. You kinda scared, so I see that fear, boy. Meditating on a cute shorty. Lean body, mean thighs like the chick bought it. I said real tight like they all assorted. If she arrested my ass, then she got a warrant. I'm a legend in the living, and that's that. I grab objects of vices you can't touch. Read all comprehension is too much. I know where's these words that bring the rap. Let's go. Huni nani chi, huni kantai hajali chi, huni mtu mkali chi, tuliza moto kufani chi. Huni nani chi, huni kantai hajali chi, huni mtu mkali chi, tuliza moto kufani chi. Glad that you stopped by. Who are you? What's your business? Bye-bye. I hate people that think that I wanna rise. Yet and still I'm the steel that will not fly. That's why I got this given data. On this planet I teach you before the chatter. What I compose gets better by the day's weather. That's why they call me Chris to the cantata. Huni nani chi, huni kantai hajali chi, huni mtu mkali chi, tuliza moto kufani chi. Huni nani chi, huni kantai hajali chi, huni mtu mkali chi, tuliza moto kufani chi. Yo. 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 That's why they call me. They call me Chris to the cantata.
This is for the lovers in the house. Tafuta penzi lako, mshike kwa mikono, mwangalie ndani ya macho, mpeleke kando, na umwambie, commit a crime and I'll be your defender. Overpower me so that I surrender. I wish I could be your saliva, so that I could taste your lips whenever. I envy your hipster, vile inakushika kwa kwa kweli manzi umebarikiwa, ndio maana tunaimba hallelujah. I wish I could be your shoe, I would have such a beautiful view. And if I was the slit on your dress, my goal in life would be to aim for the highest. If only I could be your body lotion, I would walk with undivided devotion. Kila siku nakufikiria, ndio maana nasinzia nikikuwaza, nasinzia nikikuwaza. Miaka rudi miaka nenda, nasinzia nikikuwaza, nasinzia nikikuwaza, nasinzia nikikuwaza. Kila siku ya kalenda, nasinzia nikikuwaza. Chochote utafanya nitafuata, nitachora 8 ukichora 7. And I promise I will never be a player. You're my red card, no longer middle fielder. Be my wife and I'll be your bogey bender. And let no man try to lay asunder. Na wakijaribu kutulei asanda, Mungu moja nita empty hole in my soul. The empty hole in my soul. This comes from the highest point of my spirit. If you know what I'm saying, then you will feel it. Feel it. This comes from the deepest part of my heart. The deepest part of my heart. This comes from the empty hole in my soul. The empty hole in my soul. This comes from the highest point of my spirit. If you know what I'm saying, then you will feel it. Feel it. Nasinzia nikikuwaza. Nasinzia nikikuwaza. Miaka rudi miaka nenda. Nasinzia nikikuwaza. Nasinzia nikikuwaza. Nasinzia nikikuwaza. Kila siku ya kalenda. Nasinzia nikikuwaza. Nasinzia nikikuwaza. Nasinzia nikikuwaza. Miaka rudi miaka nenda. Nasinzia nikikuwaza. Nasinzia nikikuwaza. Nasinzia nikikuwaza. Kila siku ya kalenda. Nasinzia nikikuwaza. For Christmas, wanna be. Another day with no rest, another night with no sex. If I go another day, I'll be a mess. Niombe yange nisikose, hata wasupo kae vipi nisichape. Niko on the grind to omoke. Oh yeah. This time around, I'll be playing back in town. Nimeweka show for the ones I love. I'm doing a show for you, my love. Spread word around, your Santa is back in town. With gifts for boys and girls who've been good all year around.
Never wanna be all alone. I wanna be home for Christmas.
Oh, yeah,
Nico busy on the road. I wanna be home for Christmas.
Wanga na misi, msosi za krisi, ugali na fish. How I wish I could be home for Christmas. I'd rather be home for Christmas. Party after party,
home for Christmas.
Chome pakangware,
home for Christmas.
Tulewe tusilale,
home for Christmas.
Mwaka tuliruke,
home for Christmas.
Watu wa nyama, watu wa mboga, watu wa unga, watu wa saga. Pigeni oda, pigeni oda. Oh yeah. Wale wa mizinga, wale wa shash, wale wa shisha na vitu haramu. Pigeni oda, pigeni oda. Oh yeah. Yule atakosa achekwe, yule atabebwa abebwe. Ila usibebe wa wenyewe, jibebe ama jitete. Oh yeah. Leo ni lazima tulewe, tucheze na tuchezewe. Cheza na timing, usichelewe.
Never wanna be all alone. I wanna be home for Christmas. Nico busy on the road. I wanna be home for Christmas.
Wanga na misi, misosi za krisi, ugali na fish. How I wish I could be home for Christmas. kufunga mwaka. Suda.
So fresh is on the beat.
I wish you a Merry Jane Christmas. I wish you a Merry Jane Christmas. I wish you a Merry Jane Christmas and a high New Year. I wish you a Merry Jane Christmas. I wish you a Merry Jane Christmas. I wish you a Merry Jane Christmas and a high New Year. Hey, 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 umekukihala with hey, hey, hey. I hope you know today is your lucky day. Tunazichoma mpaka che. Oh yeah. If you wanna come my way, come through with your JAs. Nataka tuzi sample na wewe. Mapedi wamekuja na zingine. Oh yeah. Who wants to be alone? Who wants to be home? A Christmas huwezi postpone. Oh no. If you wanna let go, get on my level. Tupandishane tempo. But before everything, I wish you a Merry Jane Christmas. Ooh, yeah, yeah. I wish you a Merry Jane Christmas. I wish you a Merry Jane Christmas and a high New Year. Once again, I wish you a Merry Jane Christmas. I wish you a Merry Jane Christmas. I wish you a Merry Jane Christmas and a high New Year. Hii miezi ni ya kutembea na lighter. Hii miezi ni ya kusele all nighter. Kudunga dress iko tighter. Jushepu si ya kawaida. Haga bomb kwanza kicheza Al-Qaeda. Unataka nini? I'm your provider. Uspende vitu za outsiders. Wengi wao ni mahainas. Kutembea bila dawa. Kunipata nimelala. Kunikosa kwa chain. Kunikosa kwa main event. Ooh yeah. Kunipata sijangara. Tuko Peru, uko para. Kunikosa again. Tanipata sherehe Soul Fest. Oh yeah. I wish you a Merry Jane Christmas. Yes I do. I wish you a Merry Jane Christmas. I wish you a Merry Jane Christmas and a high New Year. Oh, I wish you a Merry Jane Christmas. Once again, I wish you a Merry Jane Christmas. Oh no. I wish you a Merry Jane Christmas and a high New Year. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Bakisha kitu Januari inabisha. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Usinywe sana mwaka ushinde kuvuka. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Wale hawakume kitu na wakumbuka. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. And I wish you a Merry Jane Christmas. I wish you a Merry Jane Christmas. I wish you a Merry Jane Christmas. I wish you a Merry Jane Christmas and a high New Year. I wish you a Merry Jane Christmas. I wish you a Merry Jane Christmas. I wish you a Merry Jane Christmas and a high